कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। The crest jewel amongst the crest jewels in the Ramayanam is undoubtedly Vibhishana Sharanagati. As we have seen in the Yuddha Kandam, Vibhishana, the youngest brother to Ravana, advises him to walk on the path of Dharma, to give back Sita because she is somebody else's wife. When Vibhishana raises these concerns in the Sabhamantapam of Ravana in Lanka, he is reprimanded. He is rather humiliated by his own brother Ravana and his son Indrajit. They see Ravana not as a person who is moral policing them, but advising them unnecessarily and speaking on behalf of their enemy, that is Rama. When Vibhishana feels that there is no use or purpose in staying on Ravana's side, he decides to relinquish all the riches and the kingdom that he had. So, he leaves them all. Chaturbihi Saharakshasaihi, along with 4 other Rakshasas who thought good for the goodwill of the subjects of Lanka, with Vibhishana, Ityuktvasa Gadapanihi, along with the weapon Gada, they all come from Lanka Pradesham to Bharata Pradesham. As they are about to touch the Bharata land, they are asked to stop by the Vanara Sainyam, headed by Sugriva. The Vanara Sainyam was equally disturbed than if this Vibhishana might hurt them. So instead they took large stones in their hands, uprooted the Shala Vriksham and were ready to shoot and pounce on Vibhishana. That is when Vibhishana made an ardent appeal. He said, Ravanaha Rakshaseshwaraha. Yes, I am the brother to that Rakshaseshwara called Ravana. Anujo Bhrataha Vibhishana Upasthitaha. I am called Vibhishana. Why have I come? Ityuktva, I have done so many words of goodwill to Ravana, but he seems to have reprimanded me. So I in turn told him that I cannot stay here. Parusham Vakyam Ravanaha Kalachoditaha. He is being tested by this time of death because he is doing things which are not adhering to Dharma Shastra. Hence, I have left Lanka Pradesham and have come to Bharata Pradesham. Why? Raghavam Sharanam Gataha. Why? Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Raghavaya Mahatmane. I know that he gives asylum to the entire universe. So I have come seeking his asylum. That said, Sugriva listens to this and says, wait here. I shall go present your case to Rama. He comes to Rama and says, he has come. Rama was surprised. He asked, has Ravana come? Sugriva, has Ravana come? No. It is not Ravana. Ravana's youngest brother, the Dharmatma whom they call Vibhishana, has come. That moment, Ramachandra asked, I would not want to take a unilateral decision. I would like to understand what you all wish to state. It is at that point in time, Vali's son Angada, the youngest in the crowd, says, we need to test him. He may have come with an inner motive to disturb the unity amidst us. So we need to test him. That is when Rama asks the opinion of the oldest person in the group, who is Jambavan. Jambavan says, he has come to this place at the wrong time. The place chosen is also wrong. He must have come many days back. Why didn't he come the moment Sita was abducted? Why has he come so many weeks late? 1. Why has he come to this place? So the place is wrong, the timing is wrong. Rama, I feel he should not be accepted. Sugriva said, it is rather better if we arrest him and keep. How dare we trust a person who has deserted his brother, very own brother called Ravana? We should not trust him. It is in this context I stated some of the passages where a lot of them were writing editorials have always taken the word Vibhishana to be a traitor, the one who deserts his own party and comes here. It may be true of political parties and political motives. But surely, undoubtedly, our Purvacharyas have never seen Vibhishana in that negative light, in that traitor's light. They see him as the best of devotees. So a devotee, a Bhagavatottama, will always stay on the path of dharma. Vibhishana, the moment he realized that his suggestions, his advice to his brother will never ever reach fructification, he left that party and came to Bharatadesha. So I urge my Astika friends in the north and the south of India to never ever use any connotation that means traitor for Vibhishana. Vibhishana is a Dharmatma. He is a Bhagavatottama. Some of you may say, no sir, for generations together, we have been saying a few of the proverbs that say that Vibhishana is a traitor, that deeming Vibhishana as a traitor. Just because we have been saying things for centuries together, if it is wrong, it doesn't make that wrong right. We need to correct ourselves as per the words of Valmiki in Srimad Ramayana. Vibhishana is not a traitor. That's it. When Rama had patiently heard the opinion of Sugriva, Vali's son Angada, Jambavan, the rest of the Vanara Sainyam, he immediately wanted to check what Hanuman had to say. Because Hanuman was the one who had previously seen Vibhishana. Remember, Hanuman is the only one in the entire clan who has crossed the seas and gone to a foreign country. So crossing the seas in those days, I'm sure all of you will remember, literally means going to a foreign country. The only one who is a foreign returned individual in the entire clan is Hanuman. Hanuman had the first-hand experience of going to a foreign country. That too a country where Sita has been imprisoned. That too a country where Ravana was the leader. That too a country where Vibhishana was the youngest brother. So he had the first-hand experience of the characterization of Vibhishana. Maybe Vibhishana was very cruel when Hanuman went. And now when he knew that wind was not blowing in that direction, he slowly changed the party. That could be a thought. So Rama immediately turned towards Hanuman and asked, Hanuman, you should be telling what is your experience of Vibhishana. I have given everybody a chance to speak. What is your thought? That is when Hanuman begins. Na bhavantam adisreshtham samaratham vadatam varam adishayitum shakto brihaspatirabibruvana. Hanuman begins with a disclaimer. He says, you have given me an opportunity to speak, Ram. But trust me, you are the best speaker. What can I speak in front of you? See, this is called as Vinayam, humility. If you see this beautiful Hanuman who standing beside me, compared to me, where is he? He's Sakshat Hanumanta Navavyakarana Pandita. Even in this form of a Dityamangala Vigraham, look at that humility. Even for name's sake, I will not have that humility. Forget about having it in reality. For name's sake also, I cannot get that humility. That is the greatness of Hanuman. Vidya dadati vinayam. Or knowledge is that which makes a person humble. Why is Hanuman so humble? Because he is that knowledgeable. Why are we not humble? Because we are not knowledgeable. So Hanuman is a sign of humility. So he said, Rama, when you are the greatest speaker here, what will I speak? Yet, you have asked me to speak, so I cannot go against your command. So I shall speak. He says, Navadanapi sangarsha adhikanyancha kamataha vakshyami vachanam rajan yathartham ramadauravat. I am not speaking to say that I agree with whatever Rama says. I am not speaking here to say I am agreeing with whatever Sugriva, Jabbavan, Angada say. Neither am I speaking to disagree with whatever they say. Isn't this true in politics? If a ruling party says something, the opposition party has to oppose. We go and ask the opposition party, Sir, what a scheme they have brought is going to do good for others. Why are you opposing? The opposition party will say, what is our name? Opposition. We have to oppose. This is our only duty that the people have given. So we will oppose anything and everything. That is not a way a good democracy runs. If something is beneficial, everybody should rise above partisan politics and support. If something is not beneficial, however powerful they are, one must oppose. That is how a true or a good democracy functions. Similarly, Hanuman says, I won't agree or disagree just for the sake of agreeing or disagree. You have asked me to speak. I shall use this opportunity. But when I present my case, I shall present it in a way which is corroborated by evidence, because pratyaksha pramanam, I have witnessed what I have seen in Lanka. I have seen Vibhishana, I have seen his demeanor. So I know what kind of a person or a character he is. I shall present the way he is. First he begins. Let me go to a beautiful passage from one of the earliest regional transcreations of the Ramayana in Bharata. It is in the Tamil language. It is called as the Kamba Ramayanam. The poet Kamban, like how we have Goswami Tulasidas in the Awadhi language, Jagan Mohana in the Odia language, Krittibas in the Bengali language, Mulla in the Telugu language, Kuvara Valmiki in the Kannada language, Tunjattu Ramanuja Eluttachan in the Malayalam language, Bhanu Bhattacharya in the Nepali language. We have one of the greatest poets in the Tamil language called as Kamban, Kavi Chakravarti. He was the king among poets, it seems. He says what Hanuman said. Hanuman at the start said, Tooyavar Tunidiran Nandru Tuyade Ayinum Oru Porul Uraipan Ariyai Tiyan Yendri Ivane Yan Ayirtal Seigilen Meyin Shila Porul Vilampa Venduman. Before I present my case, one thing I can surely state. See, before we give any corporate presentation, we will give the executive summary first. We have to tell the audience what I am going to present in a nutshell. Then we have to go in detail. Similarly, Hanuman says, I will surely corroborate everything that I say with evidence. But at the start, I can say one thing. Piyan Endri Ivanayan Ayirthal Seigilen. I can never call him a bad person. So he begins with that note. He doesn't say he's a good person. He says, I cannot call him a bad person. Because between bad and good, there is a lot of space. Either you can be good, bad, or a mix of good and bad. We are all like that, mix of good and bad. So, Vibhishana could be good or a mix of good and bad. But one thing he is not. Hanuman says one thing he is not. He is not bad. You cannot call him bad. This sets the tone for what Hanuman is going to speak. But what did he actually speak, sir? What was his presentation of Vibhishana? Be patient. Let's listen to it tomorrow.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.dharma.org. deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.